Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good dawn, Hunter Tachi. This is your boy Cypher wishing you an amazeballs day. It's been a bit since I personally dabbled in Monster Hunter World, and with a few ventures here and there amongst everything else I tend to do, I get confused on what to focus on, and with Alatreon around the corner, it's like, what do I do to prep? Well, I did some studying up, some testing on the subject, and found my center, and I'm here with a few pieces of info to share with those who, like me, tend to get a bit overwhelmed here and there and just need to filter out the noise. In a bit, I'll cover which missions to focus fire on, some personal tips that have helped me out, and an update on the Black Dragon himself, so sit tight and stay tuned.
Don't pause. Press play.
Hey there, Hunter. Thank you so much for pausing your latest fight to drop by my neck of the woods. If you like what you see in here, I urge and encourage you to smash that like button and clutch claw that subscribe button and bell for more info on Monster Hunter World and other action RPG games across all platforms. I tend to get around. So first things first, Alatreon has just gotten a small update on his drop date. With all of the corona business occurring in April, he was delayed indefinitely as put out by Capcom. As of today, we've been given hope with Capcom changing his window to early July, with a firm date soon to be coming out. But in general, most people are assuming it's going to be like July 4th. We'll keep you updated on this as we go. With the target being early July, that's going to leave about 3 weeks to prep. That means farming your gear, your augments, and armor spheres to max out that defense. For recent changes to event quests, there are 3 missions I have in mind. Actually 4, but that's if you still need gold Ratheon gear for Divine Protection 5. Lastly, I'll cover my favorite way to farm for Steamworks as well. So first, leveling your armor has never been easier. The event Ode to Destruction lets you hunt a tempered Runner Gigante in a closed crater arena from the Iceborne storyline. This has given me at least one giant spriitvein gem per run with an average of 7 to 10 minute clear time. Sometimes I've gotten as many as 6 in one run. This mission can be just that good. It also drops the lesser shards and other pieces for rarity 11 and 12 gear. This is an extremely easy fight with most setups and is easily one of the best non-guiding land ways to get your augments going. Second, you're going to need armor spears. The event quest Talk About a Party Foul has you fighting a seething basil goose in the arena. You can capture a course to save yourself some time. The fight rewards you with a huge number of heavy armor spheres that you can use towards your upgrades. Between this and the previously mentioned quest, you should be able to get all your main armor sets to max defense. And believe me, 950 to 1100 defense makes a huge difference in the fight versus 800 to 900 base defense most sets start with. Dead DPS is no DPS. Finally, once your gear is leveled, you're going to need armor skills. The third event quest, The Wrath of Dunder Descends, pits you against a tempered Zinogre. Just regular Zinogre, not Stygian, so people will already be able to farm this quite easily. This mission has been tweaked by Capcom to drop some of the top tier decos with higher percentage. This mission can drop between 4 and 8 high rarity decos with a voucher. Bring traps to cut this fight down and save some time. Now, at this point in the video, between these 3 missions, you should be able to augment, level, and deco out your armor in full to prep for Alatreon. You also want to keep an eye out for Kulve-Taroth and Safi. Their weapons and gear is still very valuable, especially Safi Jiva weapons. I'm not as seasoned and familiar with Alatreon as a lot of Monster Hunter veterans are, but I'm willing to put money that his weakness is some kind of dragon element, and Safi weapons make some of the best dragon weapons in the game, especially with Elder Seal for anti-dragon shenanigans. Next, I'm going to put a card here to link you to my guide for easy early gold Ratheon gear. This is another event quest to look for that gives you early access to gold Ratheon armor without grinding your guiding lands in rank. Gold Ratheon armor is meta for defense and comfy fights. Divine Protection 5 is no joke and cuts off 50% of the damage over 50% of the time, turning you into a definition tank that can make a couple of mistakes as every human does. Again, dead DPS is no DPS. There is zero shame in running a utility or support build and never dying, rather than running the sweetest speedrunner build you just saw and being the first to cart or triple cart because you didn't take health boost. Lastly and finally, build a farmer armor set for guiding lands. If you haven't already done this, this is the time to do it. This would include the following skills: Hunger Resistance so your stamina lasts longer, Marathon Runner so you can run farther without stopping, Intimidator so small monsters do not mess with you, Master Gatherer from the Gathering Charm so you can gather faster, and Geologist so you can gather more times per node. I would recommend the Assassin Mantle to run super fast, and the Ghillie Mantle to fill in time for the Assassin Mantle. Tool Specialist is also really good because it'll help with mantle use. You'll definitely feel it when the Assassin Mantle is on cooldown. Other skills are up to you, but the main point is to run around or in bone nodes, farming as much and as fast as possible for Dragon Coal, then turning this into the Steamworks for all the nice drops Steamworks can give you, including but not limited to Celestial Prints, Armor Spheres, and Gourmet Vouchers. Even jewel tickets from the Steamworks work for other decos you may need from the Elder Melder. And that's it, guys. I hope this helped you and my fellow newbie hunter, get some clarity on the easiest ways to level their gear and deco collection. If you already knew some of this, hey, it'd just be nice to hear a like or maybe some of your own knowledge you can drop on us so that the community can grow. Let me know your thoughts and if this helped out down below. Heck, again, let me know if I did anything wrong. I would love to get a correction as well. As always, love, peace, and elevate your hunts, y'all. Late.